Really quickly before the video starts, check this out. Fabian on Twitter says, one of the cooler things Mike Trout does every year, instead of having his Millville High School number retired, he comes back and gives it to the new captains every year. I think that's pretty awesome, and that's way better than it being retired. Anyways, back to the video. What's up, all my Angels and baseball fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to be talking about the Angels 2020 projected lineup. I was on Twitter the other day looking at Foolish Baseball's Twitter. If you don't know who Foolish Baseball is, I don't know how you're on this channel and haven't seen his channel. You have to check it out. I think he's the best baseball YouTuber on YouTube. He puts things into a very entertaining way. He gives context to players. He understands stats more than anything you're gonna get out of me here. So it's a very fun, very entertaining channel that he puts out that kind of gives context to players and situations and games. I don't know. It's a fantastic channel. Anyways, I was on this guy's Twitter and he put out a potential Angel lineup that made me really excited. So this is what he had to say. He said this is his fun lineup. He has batting first at first base, Peterson. Center field, Trout. Hitting third at third base, Rendon. Ohtani DHing, Upton in left, Joe Waddell in right, Fletcher at second, Castro catching, and Simmons at short. He has all those players batting in that order. And he also says you can easily throw in Goodwin if Adele isn't ready or Upton struggles again. Listelis and Pujols lurking as well. Great lineup. And you know what? I got to agree with them. This is a super exciting lineup. Super fun. I initially hadn't even thought about Peterson as a leadoff hitter, but seeing him in that leadoff spot hitting behind Mike Trout is exciting. I think he's a 300 something on base percentage guy who hits 36 home runs and has never had Mike Trout bat behind him. So in this type of lineup, I think he flourishes even more if he has a guy like Trout hitting behind him. Obviously, this is just a fun lineup. A lot of Dodger fans were saying, look, there's no way you're gonna have Peterson at first. He was terrible. They said that he played for the Angels. Dodger fans said that Peterson played with the Dodgers, started at first base 20 games, and it was terrible. That's what they were saying. I don't know if he's been given the full shot to play at first, but it could definitely be interesting. It's a fun lineup. I don't think the lineup during the regular season is going to be super consistent. There's so many different players that play at different positions that I'm assuming is going to be we're going to mix and match a lot of different guys. Fletcher can play second, short, third, and left field. Listella plays first, second, and third. Peterson, a lot of people say, he can't play first base, but, if, he's another option at first or in left potentially. Or right, whatever the situation may be. There's a lot of different I think there's a lot of different players that can play different positions, and it's just the lineup's going to look different all the time, especially since Ohtani is not going to be able to DH all the time. And then Madden even said he might consider having Ohtani bat the days that he pitches. So it's crazy. There's going to be a lot of different lineups, a lot of different looks that we're going to get. And Joe Madden, a lot of people say he's a unconventional guy who comes up with creative solutions. So who's to say what's going to happen? But anyways, yeah, this is a very exciting lineup. Like I said, Peterson hitting in front of Trout, and you got Trout, Rendon, Ohtani, even just that 1 through 4. It's going to be super exciting. And like he said, we have Goodwin if Upton doesn't do well, but if Upton does do well, and has another pretty solid season, this lineup is going to be lethal. Now, I have to add, all this stuff with Peterson is not 100% because the pitcher that was supposed to be going to the Twins, there's something fishy with his physical. It seems like maybe the Twins are going to try to get something extra because of his physical showed something wrong with his shoulder or something like that. But MLB Network and other sources were saying hey, these guys kind of understood the situation before it. He's a young guy who throws 100 miles an hour. He's had shoulder issues or arm issues before. He throws a sinker. They kind of knew what they were getting themselves into, and maybe they're just looking to see what else they can get. But as of right now, it's not official because I think all these moves are contingent upon that, those physicals. Although it may seem like the Angels and Dodgers was a completely separate trade that had nothing to do with it, I'm pretty sure they set their deal up in a way where this deal doesn't go through, where we get Jock and Stripling if something else doesn't go right? So technically right now the Dodgers don't have Mookie, the Angels don't have Peterson. Like I said, it's most likely going to go through, but as of right now, that's not 100%. But assuming we do have Jock in the lineup and we don't flip him for pitching or something like that, what's your lineup look like? What's your best starting 9 batting wise? Do you think Peterson is going to be playing first at all for the Angels? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.